Damn, I should have did that. What's up, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video, and we got one today. Um, Today's video, we gonna talk about it all, man. We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about your boy LiAngelo. What may be next for him? What maybe has him in the situation that he is currently in? You feel me? We're gonna talk about LaMelo. This upcoming season, we've been hearing things. The talk behind the scenes this season has been different than what we heard last season. Last season we heard, we don't know, he gotta earn it. Wait a minute, who knows? Now we hearing, this his team, he the leader, he set the pace. We need him to do the. So it's different. So we're gonna really get into that. You know what I'm saying? What is the ceiling? What's the floor for this second season with him? Lonzo, new beginnings over there in Chicago. The Bulls, we hearing different things from him. Last season, he gonna run to the corner if he get a fast break opportunity. This year, he's the PG. We want him to see what we want to see, something from him we never seen before, right? And in this conversation, though, I got a special guest with me today. I don't know if y'all remember, a couple of days ago, I did that one video where I was talking about conversations about Jello and the brand and the game within the game and how was that going down. And I was talking about, I was listening to this guy who about to hop on here and break it down. I was like, wait a minute, you saying something? You know what I'm saying? So I want to have him on here today and we'll get into that discussion. But what I want to say is I really appreciate my man who about to come on, and also with a lot of these creators who in the scene now in the ballverse, because I think that what is special about what's happening now is folks realizing that we fans of this game, but we also understand that there's that game within the game, which that's I think you said Coach Joe coined that term. And that's the best way to say it. That sums it all up. But I appreciate the folks who now see it, because I think many moons ago, what got me interested in covering the Ball family and all of that stuff is that I realized that, yeah, they great hoopers. And I'll be honest, I said this before. The first time I seen Lonzo with that shot across and then LaMelo with I was like, well, what is this? But then once I started hearing everything that was happening, how they was shaking up the culture, I realized it was bigger than that crossbody shot. I realized it was bigger than 92 points. It's a movement, as a culture going, right? So I appreciate my man coming up here, the Pope, B. Frank, because I feel like he one of them dudes who knows that it's deeper than just what's happening on the court. It's greater than that. And I want to bring it to the panel right now. Give it up for my man, the Pope.
Appreciate you, AB. Appreciate you, AB. Shout out to everybody in the chat checking it out. AB the Hero. You already know he come with the best of the best. And I appreciate you, AB, for coming and checking me out way down in the bottom. You feel me? Because I'm at 300 subs. And a guy like AB, who has been my hero of ball content. Look, the name is the name. AB been a hero to us, not just me, when it comes to really covering the Ball family and being authentic with how he does it. So much respect, me being on this panel, gracing AB the stage. It's a blessing. Y'all don't even understand, man. But we're going to get into this game within the game, most definitely.
For sure. If y'all have not subscribed to my dog, man, make sure y'all go do that. The link to his channel is in the description of this video already. So go slide through there, hit that sub button, help my dog get to the 1,000 mark, because that's the big mark when you on here in this YouTube channel, because you can't really tap into that AdSense. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you don't get to that 1,000 mark, you feel me? So help my dog get there. You feel me? Because it really don't cost you much if you're watching this to hit the sub button, but it mean the world to the creator on the other end. You feel me? So go ahead and you know what I'm saying, support like that if you can. You feel me? And what I want to do is I want to hear more about your journey and like how you, like, what inspired you to kind of create the content that you create and talk about the things that you talk about. Because like I said, I think that we all are admirers of the game. You look at LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year in 2 countries, like we talked about yesterday. I was on my Man DePoe channel yesterday during the live stream. Y'all go check that one out for sure and make sure you like it. And that came up. The ideal that my dog was a Rookie of the Year in 2 continents, and not only that, he got hurt halfway through both seasons, but had done so much that they gave it to him anyway. That's a hooper.
That's
and so we know, yeah. So we know that they hoopers, right? But there's more into it, man. So what makes you want to create the content that you create and kind of be on the platform like you're on the platform?
To really be frank about this, because make sure
pun intended.
I do a live stream every morning. They be the hero. Know he be coming check me out. 11:30 Central, 9:30 Pacific, AM, 12:30 PM Eastern. And how I started out, right? I've been just watching you, DKM, Ball Facts, do these videos on the Ball Brothers because I'm a big fan of the whole movement that they was doing, right? And so I always go on YouTube to look for my Ball family content. I think you didn't have nothing at the time, right? Going out, DKM, nobody. And I was looking for something. It was quiet. This was about beginning of the summer, probably. It was quiet with ball content and stuff like that. A guy named Flight Sports TV. Shout out to Flight. Flight Sports TV was doing live stream on the Ball Brothers and things of that nature. And I tapped in and was listening. And I wasn't liking what I was hearing on this panel. People was saying a lot of. So I put in the comment, man, let me up here, man. Can I say something? And he dropped the link. I didn't know nothing about this type of stuff. Right? So I'm like, oh, okay. I get on, and I got to talking, and a lot of people appreciated the way I was delivering the message about, my opinion and ideas on the ball. So once I seen I had a lot of people from Flight Sports TV that was Pope, like how you saying, man, you need to start your own channel, so on and so forth. And I went on ahead and started me a channel. And it's been good from there. I hooked up with DJ Raw Uncut Truth. Shout out to DJ. And they was doing a new media thing, and I liked it that. And I had got a part of that, and did my little, putting my little bid in with the new media family over there. And things went, sometimes when you ain't working by yourself and you're working with others, maybe y'all might not have the same, and things could go. So I realized, okay, you came in by your lonely, you do your dirt all by your lonely, and lesson learned. So I do my own thing now. It's just being frank. You understand me? We frank all the way over here on the Pope. Be frank from the truth aspect. What does frank mean to be blunt. You'll see me with one of these every time too while I'm speaking this truth to you.
Nah, straight up, man. I think that's something that I have realized too throughout this YouTube journey, man. Is like you said, there are times, and that's how I got on as well, right? Is that when I started listening, the first person I heard talk about the Ball family was Oprah Side. You know him?
No.
He used to do the reaction videos, Oprah Side. And he just was hyping him up. He watched the Ballers Life clips and be flipping out or whatever. And then that's what I was saying. I was like, bro, what was, I seen that. I was like, yo, what is that? But he hyping them up. So I'm interested now. Number, family, undefeated, you know what I mean? All of the stats. Okay, let me hear more. Then I started watching other videos, not even videos, news clips of folks talk about him. And they was dogging him. LeVar, he's so loud. He doing woo-woo. Brother, the shot, the whole thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. They UCLA 3 brothers already signed, going D1, and y'all got some bad to say. And I started looking. Nobody was talking about that. So the same thing. Then I jumped on with like, yo, let me get my 2 cents in here, and then kind of started like that video. I think I did a video about that, and at the time, like a small channel, you know what I'm saying, I really wasn't even posting on YouTube. I did that video, and it got like 1,600 views in like the first day. And so for me, I was like, wait a minute, damn,
I got something.
my auntie had commented on the video. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I sent it to him, just random people who I met just stumbled across. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute, man, let me keep going here. And so you're right, bro. Sometimes it is that space where somebody got to say something. And then this YouTube is the space for you to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So it is that. And I agree. It is tough though, because once you start to, you know what I mean? Like you said, you kind of come in doing your own thing, and then you realize maybe the way that you say it ain't for, you know what I mean? So you just gotta, let me just stick to my own, my little vibe. You know what I mean? So I dig that. But let's see,
Sir.
man. And I'll say this too, and just talk about your content a little bit more. Yesterday, man, we was on there. You had the freestyles going. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that was dope. You had brought in your cousin. You know what I mean? Who shared her story a bit on there, and I felt like that was dope. And we talked about it yesterday, and I think that to me it was dope. And I said this to you yesterday because it's so important to share stories and where you come from and how you do what you do on this platform. And because I don't think that, and this is because I do video like in my professional job, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what inspires me to do that and even be talking about things on here at times is that I don't think that we see enough people who look like us doing positive shit, talking positive stuff, having great discourse and conversation. And you know what I mean? So I feel like there's a generation of people who miss that opportunity to see people like us, you know what I'm saying, adult men be happy, be successful in our own ways and lives, you know what I'm saying, and just be able to just like vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of that stuff that you was pouring into that yesterday as well. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I love to do freestyle Fridays for people who listening. I do got some bars. I've been blessed to be gifted to with that pen, man. And so the Pope, you come over mine on Fridays, definitely you'll hear me drop a freestyle. Uh, ain't no telling who I have come through and drop something, but we like to let our hair down over there and relax like it's the barbershop talk or something like that. And we just handle our candle. You know what I mean?
Nah, straight up, straight up. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, man.
Yes,
So
yes.
the other day, I think we start here. When I did this video the other day, and I was talking about it, like the stuff that y'all were talking about, right? Because everybody right now, the biggest question in the whole verse is what's going on with my man LiAngelo Ball? What's going on with LiAngelo? Training camp started, the picture came out, or with everybody's name on it. My dog LiAngelo Ball missing. What's going on? Exhibit 10 was supposed to be coming. I'm watching the body language. I'm like, yo, on the team gotta be the Borrego dropping hands. Everybody like the boy a shooter. What's going on with LiAngelo? And I stumbled across y'all and y'all talking about that it might not just be the hoops on the court. It may be some other things, you know what I'm saying? So could you break a little bit of that down for us, you know what I'm saying, on I'm gonna say, yeah, somebody, Oprah side, he got over 1 million subs. When I was watching him, I don't know, he was still climbing up there, you know what I'm saying, many moons ago. But so could you break some of that down on kind of where you see the LiAngelo Ball situation right now and kind of where it's been going, you know what I'm saying, the trajectory of it?
Most definitely. My pleasure to do so because a lot of people they don't realize exactly what we saying, AB. The game within the game. You see, you can have game at what you do, whatever it is you do. Music, acting, rap. I mean, rapping is music. Acting, sports. When you're in the entertainment industry, it's a vicious industry. You got rules to play by, right? Especially when you are a polarizing figure, right? Because don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're still living in a white man's world. All right. When it comes to country, I should say. I understand the Willie Lynch letter. I've been understood that. What are you saying in there? Ben broke that down. I understand the powers that be ain't trying to just be paying entertainers millions upon millions of dollars to where they can generate billions of dollars, and that's generational wealth for colored people like me and AB and maybe some of you out there. Now listen, I'm no racist, but I call a spade a spade. I just be frank with the people. Jello got talent, no doubt. He been had it. He was signed UCLA in high school before his senior year. Okay, signed. People say, well, that's Lonzo. No, it's a whole 3 deal package deal. You're getting 1, 2, and 3. Okay, no problem. They hoopers. Hoopers. We'll take them. They said nothing. Okay, cool. When they realize this Ball family is bigger than Nino Brown, they're not coming in here. Like I said, they banging on the door. They're not hitting you with this slight knife. They banging, boom, 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 boom. The powers that be said, who the hell is at the door? Who the hell is there? They look out the peephole. BBB? Who is BBB? They moving strong. So it gave notice. Oh, they scary. They talking about building their own brand, being the first to have teenagers with signature shoes. They selling online. They selling the shit for $400-$500. Oh, what is going on? He taking kids out of high school. He took him out of UCLA. I thought we controlled and ran this. No, you don't run nothing. See, LeVar said, no. Not over here. You don't run nothing. I run this. Chino Hills, ladies and gentlemen, I grew up in Los Angeles, California, and also San Bernardino, Rialto, California. In the middle of LA and San Bernardino is Chino Hills. It's farmland. It's where people who move from LA, if they go over there, they're getting away from everything. They're getting away from the nonsense. It's chill. He got 4 lottery picks when Eli Scott come next year. I believe he'll be picked. But why we don't see Jello, let me get back to it. My bad, because I can go on and on about this. But why we don't see LiAngelo ball is because everything was good. We all know this, right? We seen him. Let's start from, he went to the camp with Melo, right? Went over to Charlotte at the beginning of the summer. After the season was over, Melo had a camp. Jello went with him. We anticipating and waiting for Jello's debut at the Drew League. When we don't see him, we're Jello. Oh, he in camp with Melo in Charlotte. For what? With some kids? No, James Borrego there. Oh, okay. Okay. And what did they do? The plan worked. They kept him. He showed out. He showed up. He obviously showed out to where they said, we don't need you to go to Drew League. We see enough what you doing in here. You cooking Devontae Lil Grams. You cooking Caleb Martin. You cooking Cody Martin. You cooking Jay. You cooking these dudes. I don't need to see you go to no Drew League. I've seen enough. Stay right here. Summer League is coming for you. Oh, thank you. No doubt. What do you guys want to see in LiAngelo? This is what they asked Mitch and them. What do you guys look to see in LiAngelo? And he said, who? LiAngelo Ball. Oh, you mean Jello? You mean Jello? I'll call him Jello. Like he Bill Cosby or somebody. He called him Jello Puddington because he loves it. Right now, all of a sudden, Mitch Cupcakes Bill Cosby. So they loving him. They telling you, bro, he handling this candle over here in the scrimmages. He doing everything right. We loving everything. Well, what do you want to see from him in Summer League? Well, we want to see if he can knock down his jump shots, this, that, and the other. He did everything they asked for. That they wanted to see in Summer League, he did it all. So we like, he owned, right? AB, he owned. We like Jello made it finally. Ain't no way you can close him out after a Summer League showing like that. No way. He's gonna be in the NBA. We sold. They said, go home, Jello. Go relax. You've been over here all summer with us in our facility, putting in this work. We're going to have you ready for training camp, Exhibit 10. Go ahead, go get your little business affairs, go get your house affairs in order, your family affairs in order before you come back for training camp come September 27th, man. Oh, okay, no doubt. He get home. Who's waiting at the door? LaVar. Yeah, G3. LaVar, G3. Yeah, G3. I tried and told him. Let's go make this promo. Let's go do this promo real quick. This BBB thing. We hot. We got to strike while the fire's hot. Let's go. Come on. Jello, as loyal as he is with his pops, he's back. Let's go. They do a beautiful promo. Michael Jordan is over in Charlotte doing one of these. I could have sworn I was talking to this little nigga about the Jordan brand and him. I could have sworn, I'm sure he knows the NBA, not just myself, ain't allowing BBB in this league. What is he doing? I don't know. Now Jordan's confused. He already been slighted by Lonzo. Hello? Lonzo was supposed to go sign with them boys. They made moves for him to go sign with them. So Lonzo, huh? You did what? Okay. So already been slighted by one ball, brother. Now here you go home. Go put on BBBs. I had you in Jordans all summer. You Jordans after Jordans after Jordans all summer. And you go home and go put on BBBs. What's going on? Well, when they go to Miami, MIAO, Terry Rozier say, y'all come over here. Let's get our scrimmage on. Jordan shows up. Hello, guess who else is there that nobody's seen? LiAngelo and his girl. How do we know? I follow him on Instagram. Sure, you might too. They posting pictures. This girl posting pictures of them out in MIAO. Jermaine Jackson taking pictures with Michael Jordan. He also LiAngelo's ball manager too, not just Melo. So he might be trying to, hey, man, come on, man. But now I think Jordan is feeling like it's too late to apologize. It's too late. And so, shit, Exhibit 10, where? In the wind. You might have to try again, my friend, right? Shit, we hurt. But I think that's what it was, man. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Okay. All right. No, damn, you said a lot, bro. You said a lot right there. You said a lot. So my man here says, I'm joining you too, but for the Exhibit 10 news, I figured that was always for the G League. LiAngelo will go crazy in the G League and prove the people wrong. And so from what I'm hearing too is that in order for him to eventually get into the G League, he gonna have to, that Exhibit 10 is gonna be necessary anyway, unless he made a tryout. Do you think that maybe the plan the whole time was never like, bro, you on the squad, the summer league thing, but training camp? You know what I'm saying? Training camp? Come on, bro. We got you a G League spot. You acting a lot with the train. Is that probably the vibe, you think? Or was it, we'll put you on you got the whole carpet line, the red carpet lined out for you. All you gotta do is walk through there. You hoop at the summer league, we got you in the camp, we got you a spot, roster G League vibe, you know what I mean? We'll figure that out. And maybe he didn't fumble the bag when it comes to the training camp thing with the sneakers.
I think G League, I think he's shown too much. And I think that's why they tried that. Y'all could be dead on. Their whole probably was not the league this year, not on our roster, but we're gonna keep you in the building. So G League could be the thing, and it could probably not have to do with, because it probably had nothing to do with the BBB promo or nothing like that, right? Because this is just things I'm trying to put together. This mind and minds reading between the lines and seeing. Oh, because everything was good at one point. It was all good just a week ago. You feel me? Type shit. And then all of a sudden, we don't hear nothing from my guy.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe that was the goal. But then when you hear LaMelo, like, I don't know, like he damn near answered the question. They asked him about, was he disappointed that Jello wasn't in training camp? He damn near was like, to me, I don't know, because the body language, I love how you do your body language. I wish we could do a body language on when I think you did already, but it was like, to me, it was like Melo was saying, that nigga fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
That's what I read out of that. Like, he fumbled the ball. You feel me? Like, I I'm not with that. I'm playing the game almost within the game, but still trying to stay in my own lane.
Yeah.
See, I think Melo he playing the fence. He on the fence, y'all. Because they want him. Oh, listen. They want him. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then hey, that's on you.
Yeah. No, you know what? You're right. I think it could have. We were live when that video came out. And when they dropped the like LaMelo thing, so I was in a live stream doing the body language thing. So it's like deep in there. I might clip it and then put it back up. But so when I looked at it, I thought he was saying it's like a shame he couldn't come to camp, but don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he coming. He ain't. I'm sad that he gonna be in camp, but you know what I mean. I can't say nothing, but he good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
He's straight.
okay.
Don't trip. That's how I took it. But I always say this with the like the body language thing is more about deception, right? And so sometimes people could be deceiving you and you don't know what they not telling you. You know what I'm saying? It could be I know more, he's good, or it could be dang, he fumbled. You know what I mean? He was there. He should have been. You know what I mean? It's the same. The same type of emotion is in both of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, wait a minute, he coming. Or damn, you know that nigga, he was right there. It was so close. He was at the finish line. So we'll see. But I feel you on that. I will say. What made me think like there's some credence to what you're talking about with the BBB and the sneakers is I remember way back when, and you talked about it too, where folks like you said they knocking on the door like, what's this? The BBB? Hold on, like you start letting them in because at some point every week you seen LeVar on ESPN. It's a LeVar topic on First Take, Fox Sports, and then all of a sudden. Once the moves started happening, what I started seeing from like not Ramona, like Ramona, what's the other girl? Be on the jump, white girl, Rachel Nichols. Where if it's a BBB topic come up, she say, "We're not giving them any more free promo." And that used to come up in the news circle so much. Every time a BBB topic would come up, whoever is the announcer would be like, I don't even want to talk about this. We're giving them too much free promo. But then I look and they got the boy who is the ESPN sneaker guy coming up there, and he got his Under Armours, he got his Adidas, he got the whole shoe company up here. But anytime BBB come up, it's like, nah, we don't want no more free promo. So then it put together to me is if y'all not in the free promo, but then you got all of these sneakers up here, somebody paying to play the game. You know what I'm saying? And you realize that all of these companies, there's a reason why it's a Nike check on the NBA jersey. You feel me? It's a reason why it's you know what I mean, Steph? These people playing to play. They're paying for product placement. And the BBB had done something so special where they became the talk of the NBA. The Summer League was all about what shoes Lonzo wearing and all about the Big Baller brand. And shit, you go to, I did a video about this a long time ago where some ad agency calculated every time BBB touched the TV, how much money it was worth. And $30 million worth of free advertisement from all of this. And people said, wait a minute, we thought we was letting this wholesome father-son story, and that we know we was letting a cultural shift and movement come through here. And then so they started pumping the brakes on it. Stuff started happening. Molly Karam situations, all of these little things start coming out. The investigative reporting that then led to what I would say is the breakup of the Big Baller brand at that one time all came out from these media companies and doing that. So when you start talking about, and he was rocking the Jordans Summer League, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they was like, yo, you gotta, what other shoes you got? You know what I'm saying? The colors got some excuse, and then you go home and then you pump it. So I was like, wait a minute, man, you might be on to something with that.
No doubt, man. It's like because the BBB brand. It's not like it's not even like you said, the free promo. They don't want to give it to what they use. I want to touch on what you said too. They welcome it in because they welcome it in and see if they can reel you in. If you gonna go along with they get along. Shout out to Kwame Brown. If you gonna go along with they get along gang, then you in. First, we're gonna try you out. We're gonna give you a taste of what it feels like to be one of us. Right? Come on, you on ESPN now. You on FS1. Come up here. You listen. And our numbers is crazy. But when they seen he can't be controlled, LeVar Ball couldn't be controlled. He his own boss, and he ain't playing to their tune. They like, all right, now we slowly got to just knock it, get him up out of here. At first, when he first was coming up there, what them boys were saying? Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, Steven, we love this guy. I mean, he's funny, and this, that, and the other, and good father, this, that, and the other. When he first came, and then they started, oh, you're crazy. You just too everything crazy. It's a shame. He's trying to do this, that, and the other, right? So when they see that, man, it's like, all right, he calling shots. He already predicted Lonzo was going number 2 to the Lakers. And it happened. He's saying his other son is going to be one and done, but something happened to where that's not it. And I would listen. That China incident, that's a little, come on now. That's him stealing some Louis glasses. Knock it off. His brother, they just got Lambos. Not stealing Louis glasses when you driving Lambos. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe somebody on the team might have stole some, and he took one because he's the familiar face. I just want people to know that LiAngelo Ball ain't stole no glasses. All right. Now I just want to get that out of the way. But what I want to say is I was coaching for the junior NBA, right? The junior NBA in Las Vegas. When it first in 2016, when Lonzo was a rookie, he was coming in, right? The lady who runs the NBA Summer League in Vegas, she runs the junior NBA. I was getting a check from the NBA. They did a whole little background and watching my Facebook and all kind of shit, right? Coaching 7th and 8th graders. This lady's so sweet and smooth, bro. Energy, always positive, good. I brought up to her about Lonzo Ball and LeVar Ball and the BBB brand. She looked like she wanted to fire me, my nigga. She damn near, her whole face went red. She like, this her exact word, that will never make it in the NBA. He needs to let them boys do their own thing. At the time, I'm like, you a hater. You one of them? I'm like, I did not never get this from you. Listen, she's so in tune with what the NBA is doing and everything and what's going on. Adam Silver came to the opening of the junior NBA. Our ceremony was the first time they did it in Vegas, and she was running it. So she tied in. When I tell you, her whole mode changed when I brought up the BBB. It wasn't really necessarily Lonzo, but BBB and LeVar. And her reaction, that would never get in the NBA. Mm-hmm. He needs to back up off of them.
Yeah. And you know what? I was watching some clip the other day where it was like going back in time and they were looking at how people throughout the like rise of the big baller brand, how they reacted to it. And Reggie Miller, and there was a clip from Reggie Miller when he talked about how LiAngelo and LaMelo was never getting to the NBA. They ain't good enough. They gonna be overseas. They went to Lithuania. They gonna be there for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't never coming back. They might as well go ahead and chill there. And so a lot of those people like that have been proven wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's space for it all, right? Even when Zoe and all of them touched down, the brand was piping. It was hot. It was hot for a minute there. And definitely cooled off a bit. But I think in my head, I always thought that there was space for it to come back, right? I know that the shit that happened with the lawsuits and all of that put it kind of in a tough spot at the moment. But I think that going back to that what we were talking about with the Jello situation, it was kind of disappointing for me to hear that, because I'm thinking like once shit gets settled in, you know what I mean, it's gonna be time for it to come back, right? And even today, I think about what we are talking about yesterday with the Puma, right? And I have been always critical up into this. I've been critical of Puma and how they've handled LaMelo Ball, rolled out his shoes, his partnership with them. Like it just hasn't felt as grand as it should have felt for me when I'm thinking you got probably the biggest name athlete in basketball that you've ever had. Or not, maybe not. I'm gonna say ever, just because it makes simple. Ever
Puma,
had,
ever had,
especially
sure.
ever had when it comes to basketball. You got the dude who everybody is looking up to, right? And yesterday I was talking about how it will influence how he could leverage it to build his own. But I think like even if you Puma, it just makes sense if you want the next biggest athlete, right? If I'm coming up in this year's draft, next year's draft, and I'm looking at the way you handle LaMelo Ball, who is already super famous, already, and he underwhelming. If he don't even get a commercial, and all I've been dreaming about is the little penny, the LeBrons, Mamba mentality, and now I'm looking. Okay, I know LaMelo coming with heat, and we get TikToks. We get reels, you get Instagram posts. To me, if I'm a Jalen Green, if I'm a Kay Cunningham, I'm like Puma. I don't know, man. Yo, hey, if I'm Mikey Williams, who's you know what I mean, who allegedly is going that way, I don't know, right? Because it seemed like they leveraging. And this is what I was saying yesterday. It feels to me like they're leveraging LaMelo's clout and not helping him to build his popularity or his own platform, right? They like, yo, we already know you got 2 million followers. We already know you got a loyal fan base. We seen the YouTube videos. We seen the people following you around the globe. We want to tap into that. But we don't want to put some more and build it into you. And my man FYF say LaMelo did have a commercial. The shoes are fire. That's a fact in Mundo. And he had a commercial, but it just was underwhelming. Right. I could have did LaMelo commercial.
Better than that.
I could better than that by myself.
For sure.
Just like and I could have booked the gym that he did it in by myself with no budget. I could have shot it on my own camera, I could have pulled plugins from the internet and did that video by myself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where I look at it when I'm like, yo, it could have been better. I did a video recently where I played a Megan Thee Stallion. She got a Nike, not even a shoe. She just got a Nike endorsement deal. And they did a whole damn rollout for her. Commercial, pictures, photo, just look crazy. You play that side by side with LaMelo's video, and it looked like LaMelo is still in high school. You know what I'm saying? It looked like we just signed some dude. That's where I come at it with it. And full circle, I loop back. I thought that because we talked about this yesterday, he came out with the LaFrance deal. So it seems like he with Puma, but he also got space to do his own thing. So if Puma put a ton of money in him to build his platform, his notoriety even higher, then he still got space in the contract to go sell items and merch of his own on the side. So yeah, we got the Puma t-shirts coming out, but then LaMelo got his own t-shirts coming out. So every $1 million you vest in LaMelo, he gonna go make another $1 million on his own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when I think about the Jello and the NBA core and all of that stuff with the brand, it's really the same situation. If Jello touchdown in the BBBs in Summer League, the camera zoom in on them boys, and yeah, Michael Jordan and all of them, they getting the hype and they getting the eyes and people tuning into the Summer League like never before. But every time they zoom in on them shoes, every time he knocked down a three, and then they post a link on the BBB page, you seen them shoes Jello was wearing? They go ahead and make another $1 million there too. So the NBA make $1 million, the big baller brand make $1 million. And folks, I feel like if we believe that folks don't want to see the brand go to the next level because of all of the things that are in that all of the culture shifting things that have happened, then to me that makes sense. Cause damn, now we gotta pay college. We paying $100,000 to these dudes that play in the G League. We was paying 20, 30, 40 grand before. Now we gotta kick 100,000 out of Jalen Green. Now the NBA, now NCAA. Many moons ago, we could get every dime out of these players. Now we got to split the money, NILs. I'm pissed off a little bit. Jello, you the one started it. Now you gonna wear. So that's how I look at it. When I see that, I be like, yo, come on now. You on to something. That's what I'm saying.
Man, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. And it's like, AB, man, to me, this is my take on this. And I don't want to cuss on your show too much. But fuck the NBA, man. And the G League. We in a day and age, that's what I'm saying. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. We in a day and age to where this is something, especially this family and what they doing is historical. Period. It's been historical. They've been setting history bounds and so on and so forth. I would wish somebody would tell LeVar, bro, and I wish these dudes would still listen to their pops more so, like, if he told them some shit like, listen, we don't need the NBA. We can go to NBL, China League, all three of y'all. Matter of fact, not all three of y'all, all five of y'all. Eli Scott, Big O, let's go. Big O, Eli Scott, Andre, Ball. Let's go. We need a six-man. We going over here to the NBA and we wearing BBBs. We play on the same team. We're going to destroy this league and destroy the world. And our shoes and our brand is going to destroy everything as well. Everything on our own. Can't tell us nothing. We over here. But because we tapping in, it don't matter where. Listen, we're tapping in no matter where they go. Especially that dynamic together. We tapping in. They go Lithuania. I'm watching. They go over. They playing in Chino Hills. I'm watching every game. High schoolers. I'm watching them. So I promise you, man, if they made a move like that, that's the statement. To me, that's like, listen, when you say we don't need y'all, just like you took Melo. They was tripping with Melo. Coach came acting funny. Come on, Chino Hills, we done with you. UCLA, you want to suspend Jello for a whole season? Come on, man, we done with you. Lonzo, they want to keep playing you like a fiddle. Come on, man. Come from the Lakers. Get up out of there. Come here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go over here. I bet you we have a team to take us over here and go crazy. And to me, just be iconic, worldwide iconic figures, man. And they could have their brand bigger than, I mean, like that to me, and this is all realistic, because I believe Big O would have went with him. I believe Eli Scott would have went with him. And what they do in preseason for the NBA, they play those NBL teams and so on and so forth. And when they preseason, they play the BBB, the Chino Hills 2.0. Yeah, everybody can really be in the league killing, but y'all want to act funny with how we get down with our business. And we fighting against everything until you welcome us in. Now, we might destroy over here for 5-6 years straight, and y'all just basically need this. Y'all gotta take this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the NBA,
yeah.
Here go United States kids making a crazy living, doing something different. Man.
Bro, here now, I agree. I think you're onto something with that. I think that will work. I think that it's just so hard, right? And this is what I learned this way back when the JBA was going on, right? Is that here in America, we believe that the entire world is centered around us. Like the entire globe goes, if you popular here, then you're popular over the entire globe. You know what I'm saying? We feel like if you made it here, then that means that anywhere you go, people care about you, right? And if you were popular over in Russia, you're not really popping. You ain't really got no, you know what I'm saying? We think that if you got bread here, then you got bread.
Right.
We think that if we don't realize that if you got bread in China, you still got bread. We don't think that if you got bread in Russia, you still got bread. And so we so many of our guys are caught up in that dream of the NBA and all of that stuff. And you see that, and because you get guys like Luka Doncic who playing over in the Euro League, and the big move is to move over here and play in the NBA. You get these big contracts and all of that jazz. However, what we don't look at is you got guys like Stephon Marbury who go to China, and now he got a whole statue over there. Stephon Marbury live in China now, and he over there throughout the year and is making more bread doing whatever he was doing over there than what he was making here. For some people, that works out. The Jimmer Fredettes go over there, and here in the NBA, we like Jimmer who? And over there, they like Jimmer. Oh my gosh. So I think you on to something, because I know from watching them move around with the JBA thing, people going city to city here, they was showing up, you know what I mean? It was decent crowds. Going country to country over there, shit was packed. You can't walk out. Security. We coming out of we was in Macedonia. Niggas ain't even heard of it. You couldn't point to Macedonia on the map. And I'm telling you, we could not walk out of there because folks is lined up for Jello ball. Jello, who never played for UCLA, didn't play for the Pistons, got some summer league in, and this is all before that. Folks was lined up. Security, we gotta wait. Because it's hundreds of thousands, not hundreds of thousands, I'm tripping. It's hundreds to thousands of people outside the venue standing around, and we got to like get the camera, you know what I mean, to get him out of there. So here, we might not, there's a sect of people here who just get so used to being fed NBA content and what we call high quality basketball here, who might not tune in. But if he go play in Germany, people from Belgium going to tune in. People from the United Kingdom going to tune in. People from Russia going to tune in. Lithuania. And that to me is what makes it better. That to me is what makes it happen. When LaMelo went to Australia, I'm sure they sold more tickets than they had ever sold. When he went to Lithuania, they sold more tickets than they had ever sold. It's just one. Russia, we was at CSKA Moscow. We didn't even play in a regular gym. And this is because I see my man FYF, he's saying Cap, drop the link. What I'm telling you is this: we played a team in Belgium, right? It's a game that Kanye West showed up to. Kanye West showed up to a game. The arena was packed. Yes. Nobody knew Kanye West was showing up to the game, and it was packed. It wasn't like they was like Kanye coming, everybody show up. It was packed. Kanye show up, and it's like, damn, it's packed in here. We was in the middle of the game. We played against their junior team. They had regular team players in the building. They was ready to suit up. The regular team players was like, it's so hype in here. We ain't never played in the gym like this before. We want to play. How can we get on the court? The manager for the team is like, our guys is disappointed. They pissed off that they got to play them because it's so hype, because Kanye showed up. So you can't tell me it's cap. It won't happen when Kanye shows up to the game. Kanye he was in a different country, flew in just to come to the game. I say all that to say, those type of things show you that the movement is big. This is what I'm saying. My man FYF is making my point. Y'all played in Belgium and no one in United. That's what I'm saying is nobody in the United States gotta care. The United States is one country. And it is cap. It's cap.
FYF for your information. FYI. FYI, that's cap.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Because people did care. And so I say all that to say you on to something. If all of them decided we're gonna go to Spain and we're gonna go to a team in Spain and we're gonna bring Lonzo, LaMelo, Jello. I will tell you this. This is insider information. I never told nobody this before, but when they were in Lithuania, they tried to get
Big
not
O,
a Big O, not Big O,
Eli.
because he was Eli. They tried to get Eli to come over there, but he would have had to forfeit. Obviously he wouldn't have went to college, right? So
Right,
at that point he was like, nah, I can't do it. And they was kind of
right.
like, damn, bro, you one of the boys, you in the house, you how you not gonna go? We need you. Cause they were struggling over there, had the big baller brand. So they were trying to do that. JBA, they was like, bro, we starting our own league, come do that. And he was like, I don't know. So, however, I do think that after being in college and all that stuff, if they were to go do that, and it was LiAngelo, LaMelo, Zoe, and they said we going to Spain. Not even like, yo, we going to Spain to play in. Let's cut all that. If they said we going to London, we gonna go play for the London Lions. LiAngelo, LaMelo, Zoe, and Eli Scott. I guarantee you that every night the arena over there in London would be shut. The arena over there in London would be sold out. And
Crazy.
I can also guarantee you that within a year and a half, the London Lions will be playing in the Euro League just because of that, because the bread would be so big.
Oh yeah.
The US market dominates basketball. But here's the thing that people do not understand about the Big Baller brand. And I have people on my channel tell me this all of the time. I never watched NBA basketball before until you introduced me to the Big Baller brand, to the Ball Brothers, and now I tune in and watch. I have people say that. I don't watch. I never watched the Hornets game before in my life. But LaMelo went there and I tuned in and now I watch every Hornets game. I never owned a basketball jersey before in my life, and now I own a LaMelo jersey from Charlotte. Now I own a LaMelo jersey from from Australia and all of that. And so what I'm saying, I say all that to say is that people, they have a way of galvanizing people to move and make things happen. And so you're right. If they were ready to just be like, you know what, we're going to do something different. Yes, these I would say now, go make the Zofin to make this 85 million over the next 4 years or whatever. Go ahead, get your bag. LaMelo finna make his cool like rookie contract and all of that jazz. And I'm saying that if they got them first couple bags and say, you know what, now we not re-upping, we going to it don't, I'm telling you, it don't matter what league it is. It could be the
Right.
LKL, it could be anything in Europe, it could be ever. I guarantee you that them international brands, because if you look at, here's what I'll tell you, and it's because soccer is one of the most popular sports in the world. But for most fans of the NBA, if you look at who are the athletes who make the most money, we don't even know who they are. Most Americans don't know Messi. They don't know Ronaldinho. They don't know none of them. They could walk up and down the street right now and none of us would care.
Nope.
Shout out to my man Ball Facts, just because you spitting facts this morning. I appreciate it, my guy. Nah, I don't know, man. You got me hyped though, because you're right. It would be a game changer. You feel me?
No,
If they
yeah.
were able to do that.
That's bossing up. See, to me, that's bossing up. That's
Yeah.
going, that's sticking to the script and not allowing these people to get into to start trying to play their game within the game. Don't play their game within the game. You don't have to, LeVar. You don't have to, LaMelo. LiAngelo, he seemed like he ain't. Lonzo, you ain't got to, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes is so polarizing. You 3 plus. Them 2. Because listen, they don't go 35-0 without them 2. I don't care. I love
Yeah.
them 2. The other 2. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If they fit so perfect like a glove, it fits, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't put nobody. They understand each other. They was raised. Let me learn something right quick, man. LeVar Ball raised these little dudes. Let me put my shit down. The boy LaMelo was swinging on a rim at 5 years old. He was flushing shit, boom, and swinging on a goddamn rim. Like, you know how aggressive at 5 years old? You know how aggressive You got to be already in you to have that. Listen, this ain't the fisherman court. This ain't the fisherman court you got for your sons in their little room. It's a real court, just lower down, and the little dude had to jump. He already athletic, and he hangs on the rim. He raising animals. And he even raised Eli, Big O, to be animals as well as his sons. Now, are they as talented as his sons? No, that's different. It's just a little different, but they there. They there so far to where Big O goes 4th, 5th. Look, LeVar didn't have to have nothing to do with them after they went to Lithuania, Eli Scott. But what he already instilled in those dudes, Eli Scott, the work ethic, all of that, running up hills, running up and down the court, how to play basketball, it was already embedded. It was a done deal. Rap City, we on our way because of what we learned here. He don't got to say nothing else. He's shown us enough. You understand what I'm saying? So when you take that, man, take that dynamic, you need to go sit down with the whole family, everybody's family, Eli, the Scotts, and the Oliver Wakanda. Did I say his name right? Big O. I always call him Big O.
Big O. Onyeka, y'all call him Big O. Onyeka on Kondo, something like Onyeka. Yeah,
Big O.
Something. Big O, yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Big O. Atlanta Hawks is playing around with you. If y'all can get out of your contracts now, get out of them. Go set. You want to set president, but see the boy when the powers that be start coming into the family, and now Lonzo, who is Mr. Nice Guy, he see his favorite player on his team, and his favorite player like, yeah, man, do your own thing, man. You whoop de wop whoop, man. Yeah, man, be your own man, man. And yeah, and then you hear all the chatters and. Your pop's been hard on you all your life, and now you finally feel like, man, I'm a man, dog. I can do this. LeBron didn't even have a daddy. Look what he doing. No, stick to the script.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm serious about the shit, bro. I hate that they didn't stick to the script because I just feel like, man, y'all don't need the NBA. The NBA needs you, bro.
Yeah, and let me say this, because this is even more to your point, right? I think that I realized this watching boxing lately, right? Is that there's this misconception that we want to see amazingly talented, great people do stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So you look at boxers, you look at the Canelos, you look at the everybody named the Charlo brothers. You look at all of what's the boy name from Texas? Earl Spence. Earl Spence. Well, so you got a lot of these dudes, right? Then you got Jake Paul. Jake Paul is out earning 95% of all boxers. And been boxing 3 months. Oh my God. Because the story that come with it is entertaining.
Yes.
People want to be entertained. People don't care. Nobody know what head, you know what I mean? Mayweather was the greatest boxer ever, made the most money, and people, every time he fought, people would be like, damn, that was boring. Ain't nobody getting knocked out. They ain't even hitting each other. They not doing this. But every time people tuned in because the hype was there, because everybody was galvanized. People was talking about it. It was something to see. If you did not watch a Mayweather fight and he would have lost, you would have felt like a damn idiot. If you did not watch the Jake Paul fight or you ain't tapped in with him where he did the Nate Robinson, you felt like you missed out on the whole world. And so that's what I'm saying is that, like my man here says, the best competition would be Jimmer Fredette if they go play overseas. Who trying to watch that garbage? It ain't even about that. It's not about. It's about why people tuned in to watch the Big Baller Brand Challenge games and watch LaMelo go for 50 and damn, they was going for 40, 20, and 20 over. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's sometimes you just got to have a story. I think that's where American sports has died down a bit is that we there's a point where things got so caught up in trying to and not this is not a bad thing to being the best that they forgot that you got to entertain people. It's got to be entertaining. That's where boxing is right now. Everybody want to be, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna just box. But Adrian Broner is he been getting washed his last couple fights. But if Adrian Broner had a fight tomorrow, people will tune in just because he gonna sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know his name. You know, so let me see here. Let me see here. My man say, shout out to the Cut 2009. My Pistons G League has a brand new arena in Detroit at Wayne State, and nobody buying those tickets. They should have kept Jello. Exactly. It's the same thing that's about to happen with the G League. I've never watched a G League game in my life. I've never tuned in. I barely catch the highlights every now and again if they do something cool. But I can guarantee you that more people tune in to watch a Jello Ball G League game this season if he touched down in there in Greensboro than in any other G League game ever in the history of the G League.
And you sure enough right. And here go to me. This is what I'm saying. Everybody seen what he did in Summer League. And they even got to see the ratings. They seen the ratings with his games. I was there too. I went to the games, right? I live in Tulsa. I wasn't missing it. I went to Jello's games. I said, okay, I got to see this just in case they do some fuckery like they doing. Excuse my friend. But see, it's like disrespectful. And if I was his brothers, it wouldn't even, okay, let's just say they may have, Lonzo and LaMelo might not be as on point with LeVar as Jello is, all right? It's just alleged, let's just say, hypothetically speaking. You slighting my bro, though, and you white balling my bro, because I see you. I see what you're doing. G League, look at the people on our roster. What you mean, G League? So you mean, wait, Sneed here? You mean Rich Carlton is here? You mean, hold on, and he can't be here? And that's, to me, y'all still playing these games. So you want to keep playing these games with my bro. I'm not going to feel too good about that, AB, because I rock with my, listen, are you my brother's keeper? Damn it. Be out of here, man. Just on how y'all treating my bro and trying to act like I was a bust, Lonzo. Let's say I'm speaking like acting like I was a bust. Had my little baby bro since he was 16 throwing him under the bus. He ain't gonna make it. Oh, if he do, he'll be late first round, second round. Oh, when he make it, oh, he on the bench. He coming off for Devontae Lil Grams. Huh? Why y'all keep playing with us? He can't get his number 1 jersey. But hold on. I done seen people switch jerseys in the middle of the season. What's going on? Y'all still playing? With all of us, not just him. But y'all still want us to move to your tune, bro. And I'm cool on it. Because we actually don't need y'all. It's a new day and age, people. Opportunities growing. We got the internet. We able to talk worldwide on YouTube. It's people listening from the UK, from everywhere.
Yeah.
So please tell me how they couldn't go somewhere else, get their chili. You feel me? Go get it. They chili still gonna be well nice, big pop. And you're gonna be able to hoop and entertain people and have fun doing it with your fam. Ain't nothing better than that, man.
Yeah. Nothing better. I would love to see. I don't know if it'll happen. I think that it would be dope if like, you know what I'm saying, they play in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, they get a cool 10 years in or whatnot. And then say, you know what? We're gonna take the next 5 years and just go play for the damn Jongyung Sharks in China. And I guarantee that they'll probably damn near make from NBA salary wise, off the court money, more money in them 5 years over there than they would here. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the vibe. Let me see. So let's transition into this. All right. So the season coming up, you know what I'm saying? Or let me read this because this is on my man Cut 2009 say this. I'm a Laker guy, but I'm flying to LA to see Melo versus Melo, and I think you mean Melo versus Melo in November. I ain't watched the Hornets since Grandmama is the Bulls It's the ball era.
Ball era.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That to me is in line with what I was saying earlier, is that folks tune in to the Hornets simply to watch LaMelo. There's some diehard Hornets fans, because people be coming through here too, and they be like, I've been a Hornets fan since for wherever. But there are people, there's probably more. You go to the, I pulled this up, man. If you go to that post that the Hornets social media had when they left Jello off the roster, everybody in there is asking where Jello at. Everybody.
Right.
Everybody's tapped in talking about where Jello at. So there are people who care about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to here. This season is coming up next. You know what I'm saying? We know for a fact that we're gonna get Lonzo on the court in Chicago. We're gonna get LaMelo in Charlotte. LaMelo on season 2. There's been a lot of talks. I talked about this earlier. Is the difference between last season and this season? Is Mitch Kupchak, James Borrego? We don't know what we got. I don't know. We trying to wait and see. We got to fill it out. We're going to take it slow. We're going to do such and such. And then now all of a sudden, we hearing he the leader of the team. If we need him to set the pace. We need him to be the leader on defense, the leader on offense. We need to. So with all of this new information, where you think, or where do you see LaMelo going this upcoming season? Like where is he at this season? What's your prediction for the season?
Got a new, what do you say? Got a new whip around my neck. Mm-hmm. He gonna have you, boy. Listen, music spills off his body as he just flows out there on the court. It's like it's a rhythm with my guy that you can kind of like vibe to as he dribbling, as he passing, as he. But no, straight up, his physique. I'm loving his physique. The cuts on the boy is looking like something crazy. His hops, everything. And they, like you said, they got a new tune over there. And I hear people say, shout out to Coach Joe. Coach Joe, we was talking about this on DJ Ron Cutman, and he was telling us, like, he was saying basically LaMelo Ball, Mitch Kupchak and Jordan can't be trusted still. Like, all of a sudden, they're not, we can't trust them. And I understand what he's saying. But I think LaMelo not only make the players better on the roster, he make the upper echelons better, the GMs better, the coach better, the owner better, because now you got a guy in your facility, on your franchise, who's really a real franchise player, possibly face of the league. And he's so infectious and make everybody better. They all got a brand new bag now. It's like the first year they didn't know what they had. They trying to figure it out. Is he really that dude? Is he not? Is he what you call it? Is he a prima donna? Is he gonna be rough and tough out there, battle for everything? Yes, he is. Now they see that, they like, oh yeah, he's the man. And that's how they all rolling. They rolling like, whatever you, Melo, we pushing you, Melo. We behind you. So I think he's gonna have a 25 to 30 points. Right? 25 to 30. I can see that easy from him with 30, 35 minutes tonight. 8 assists, about 7 rebounds, man. Couple steals on the ball, maybe a half a block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you see him sliding into the All-Star game this year, second year?
Oh, yes. I see him. Listen, because I see the Hornets really 4/5 seeding it out. 4/5 seeding it out this East. They was hovering around the 4th seed. It was tight last year, and that was with a team that was with the non-belief. There's still the doubt. Is he the man yet? Now the brakes came off, and we're gonna be all gas, no brakes out there, and it's gonna be vicious. I think their chemistry, even the way you see the energy over there in the training camp, it's like book night. Like, man, this is like. You listen to book night, you like, this is like beautiful. Like, this is good.
Yeah.
I can't stick a Mason Plumlee down low. Like, he's crazy. The boys, He like, just everything going on. You see Kelly Oubre dunking on Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
Hello. I mean, banged on a boy. And who threw him the pass? Book Knight. Dropped the dime. Ha!
Yeah.
Boom. And then Kelly Oubre, well, he give you that look. Nigga, they better know this year. This year is not last year. You know what I'm saying? Where he was unhappy in an offense that didn't fit him. When you come over with Melo, you can be re-exuberated. And the boy, Mason Plumlee, too. I think a lot of people sleep on Mason Plumlee. I know he's not no superstar center, but he does everything right. He do everything right. He's done that since Duke. And he got a little handles to him. He can hit the perimeter. So when they give him the ball on that elbow, when you got Kelly Oubre cutting, Miles Bridges cutting, Terry Rozier on the perimeter, LaMelo Ball on the perimeter. He got it. Listen, he makes the right decisions. 3.5 assists as a center, 10 rebounds, 10 points on the Detroit Pistons. He put his body on the line. He gonna challenge whoever. He might get beasted, but he ain't scared to put his hand out there. Hey, it's lovely. He runs up and down. I love it. I'm excited.
I'm with you. I'm excited too. I think that for LaMelo, this is definitely an all-star season. You know what I'm saying? He I don't know who's gonna come out of there. I think that I still believe that something was fishy was going on last year where they did not because the Hornets didn't even they didn't promote him to be voted for as an all-star. You know what I'm saying? They promoted Terry, they promoted Hayward, but nobody, even LaMelo didn't say, yo, come, hey, vote for me to be an all-star thing. I think just because he a rookie, they was like, yo, chill, bro. But I feel like this year, the NBA is going to say, yo, LaMelo need to be an all-star, especially with the stat lines that folks is predicting from him. I think the Hornets is going to be like, yo, our vet now, the boy done went from a rookie to a vet.
Yeah.
Certified vet real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? Normally you're a second year. People just starting to look at Lonzo like a vet. You know what I'm saying? In his fourth or fifth year right now. Right. And they already talking about LaMelo like he a vet and he the guy. He should be respected in the league. You feel me? So I think that's what I see. So I agree. I think the All-Star season is coming. I've been super hype as well watching some of these videos and some of these highlights and hearing people talk about it. I love too where they asked Terry Rozier, how do you get Book Night better? And he said, go kill him. You feel me? Do you see that one? He said, you got to kill him. And then that's when, and Book Night was like, I heard him say that. I took it personal. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm at him every time he touched the ball, I'm guarding. I love that. That's the type of time I like to hear. That's the type of talk I like to be on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm with that. So, all right. So now we got Lonzo in his new situation. You feel me? And he in Chicago and same thing. The talk is different now. Last year, we don't know. He struggled. That boy, he struggled the previous season in the bubble. You know what I mean? So to me, I think that hurt his value a little bit going into this past season. And I was thinking, honestly, I thought last season he would get moved. But I thought that his performance in the bubble hurt his value so much that they couldn't move him. You know what I'm saying? But when they brought the new coach in, I was hoping that they would have him in a better role and position. But then I heard the coach say, we're gonna basically have him be a 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? And he did that last season, had one of his best seasons up to date. But now we see him move to Chicago, and we hear, Lonzo, you're the point guard right now. Half court offense, you run it. You know what I'm saying? And so folks is hype. However, the star power, I think that he got, it's hard to say that because he was playing with Zion and Brandon Ingram, who are both all-stars. But I feel like he got more, and they ball dominant. So I think that it's tough. I'm gonna say on paper they ended up being all-stars. It's debatable whether or not they really was hooping like all-stars or like in the grand scheme of things should have been in there.
Right.
But so this season it's just a new dynamic. A lot of people who gonna want the ball. What do you think? What are you expecting from Lonzo this upcoming season?
Oh man. I expect Lonzo average about 14 points, 14, 15 assists. Magic Johnson type shit. That's what I want to see. Because you got the players to do it. See, it's like this. I know people say, I want to know what y'all expecting out of Lonzo. Some people say because it's timid. I understand. He ain't showed up. This year, Papa got a brand new bat. And all of them do. All of them. Everybody on the Bulls. Because they all type of cats like even Zach. He going into a fight, or to a battle or war, whatever you want to say, with some cats that ain't really going to have his back like that in a nice one. You probably going a little different. You ain't going in like you Thanos. He the top. DeMar DeRozan the same way. He not going against LeBron James and Kyrie Irving like, I don't care what's up. He going in like, that's LeBron, that's Kyrie. Of course we're gonna lose, type shit. We only got it's only me and Cal. We can't beat Kyrie and, you know? Mm-hmm. But now when you get all of the type of kind of cats together and they say, okay, he do this good, real good. He do that real good. You get more comfortable. Now Zach kind of, his dog even coming out more like, oh, I can go to war with these cats. What's up? Mm-hmm. You go in a party with your boys who you know knocking shit out. you knocking shit out. You like, I know I ain't gonna have to be having to worry about 2-3 jumping on me because he couldn't handle his candle. You feel more comfortable when you go into the club. You walk in there like, what's up? Don't step on my shoe.
No, you're like, I dare you. I dare you.
I dare you step on my shoe. I got some hard bodies with me. That's how I think all of them is feeling when you put Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Pat Williams, and Zach LaVine on the same team. And you know, Lonzo had fitted perfectly because he's so unselfish. I think all them other dudes that I just named too, they unselfish. And so that's going to flow smooth. Ain't nobody tripping like that. And people are efficient at what they do. DeMar DeRozan's efficient. He shoot at a high clip, field goal percentage. Zach LaVine, 50% field goal. Vucevic, you know what I mean? So when they do take their shots and pick their spots, man, it's going to be beautiful. I got the Bulls and Lonzo playing. John Stockton, Magic Johnson, stylish. Ain't tripping. Mm-hmm. I ain't looking for no 18 point. Never look for Lonzo. Give me no 20 some point. Give me that 14. And please, with all of these scores around, 14, 15 assists. Share the sugar everywhere. 1 or 2 seed for the Bulls for me.
Nah, I'm with you. I feel like I always say that too. I don't expect Lonzo. I think he get wrongfully critiqued when people think that he's supposed to be a 20, 30 point a night scorer, right? Because they see Dame Lillard do it, they see Curry, they see Russ, they see all these point guards. I never seen that to be his game. I always go back to when Magic was talking about like what they got in Lonzo Ball. The thing that he always said is, we got a leader. We got when his draft stock was coming in, it was all about the intangibles. It was like we got a guy who makes everybody better on the team. It wasn't like we got a guy who could shoot it from anywhere with his eyes closed. We got a dude who gonna dunk on you. We got to do. It's just like, yo, what he does is infectious. It creates an environment where everybody wants to thrive, which is spot on to what you just said. When you the guy walking into a club and you know you got certain people with you, you hype. That's what they say about Lonzo. He gonna make everybody hype. Everybody gonna feel like if I run, he gonna get me the ball. And when he get me the ball, I'm gonna do something with it because I want to be in position so I can get the ball again. And so I agree with you. I think that's it. I think LaMelo got that too. And then because when you said that, you made me think of I could want to call him Jason Terry. When Terry Rozier dunked on Durant.
KD.
He said, they asked him about it. He said, well, I seen him coming, and I knew if I ran, LaMelo was going to get me the ball. He was going to find me. So once he did, I know I had to throw it down on him. And it's the same thing. Anybody else on the court, he probably ain't even down there to be in position to throw that thing down on KD. But he like, shit, I gotta run because Melo gonna get it to me. And now it's KD. Let me do what I do and threw that thing down. So the heart, you're right. They bring that heart out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I agree. I think that this is gonna be a season for Lonzo to really be able to play into all of the positive things that people said about him. Yo, you a culture changer. You somebody who people want to play with. They know you're gonna get them to rock. You're gonna be unselfish with it, and I think that I see him kind of right there in the triple double range. Right, I don't think that his like triple doubles are as like crazy extravagant numbers. He ain't no 20 like well I wouldn't be surprised. I think he could hit that. You know what I
He
mean? He
can
could get
average
there.
20. No, yeah, I believe he could
Yeah,
average it. But that
yeah,
ain't his
yeah.
goal.
That ain't his goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he gonna be as thirsty for it as like we see like a Russ Westbrook be at times. You know what I'm saying? But I think that the difference is that it just be easy. I feel like when you hear people describe Zoe as a walking triple double, like that's legitimate. You know what I mean? Like that's
Uh-huh.
just the way my game work. I want to get the board. I'm gonna kick it out, easy bucket. You know what I mean? Same thing with Melo. So did you say that? Do you think you see Zoe being an All Star this year? Do you think
I
do
can
we see
see it.
Eastern
I can
Conference?
definitely listen. When you averaging 14, 15 points, 14 uh uh assists. See, I can see anywhere. Okay, let's just say this. I'm gonna say just like I gave Melo 25 to 30 points. For Lonzo, I'm saying anywhere from 12, I don't fuck 10. 12 to 15, he should be averaging an assist.
Yeah.
And if you're giving me 12 to 15, 14, 15 points, is smooth with the defense that he plays and the rebounds and giving me 7, 8 rebounds. Most definitely, I can see that making All-Star because, listen,
Yeah.
7, 8 rebounds, 12 to 14, 15 assists, 15 points, and y'all winning and y'all running the East. Yeah, come on. Now, will he start over
Yeah.
Melo? No. Hello.
Straight up. Here's something that I want to point out here is Jason Kidd, right? When Lonzo first came into the league, the biggest comp for him was Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd career numbers 12, 6, and 8, 12 points, 6 boards, 8 assists. Hall of Famer Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? Now I think that where he made it up on, he got a lot of all defenses. It looked like obviously NBA champion and all of that jazz. But 12, 6, and 8, that's doable for Lonzo all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at field goal percentage, 40% from the field, 34 from behind the arc, 78 free throw. So I don't know. I think that Lonzo could be higher. I think he probably is a bit better rebounder for sure than Jason Kidd. And so his averages on that end would probably be higher in this, especially in this new role if they want to run. And
Right.
so I seen that. I was looking that up and I was like, man, that's hold on, wait a minute now. Folks be singing high praise on Jason Kidd and they be down in Lonzo's stat line like he ain't got it or he been a bust when you got a whole Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying, damn near with the same stat line as him.
But see now, what I will say though on J Kidd, J Kidd was amazing with setting people up. Man,
Yeah.
he was amazing in running the offense. He like damn near didn't have to take shots because he set you up on purpose to get the shot. Like
Yeah, yeah.
and in his defense, yeah, his game was so solid. See, you get the stats. This sometimes he played a long career, and at the end of it, it wasn't nowhere near like the beginning of it. So when you put the whole
Yeah.
career together, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
trickle down. But if you take his better careers, especially at the Nets, oh my
Yeah. He
God, with
was something
Vince Carter
special. Yeah.
and Kerry Kittles and Kenyon Martin, and he used to he when you got Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles, Vince, when you got ain't no need for you to score. It's share the sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And play that
Yeah.
lock up. Share you the point guard. But he always said, "Hey, but I can't say J Kidd was a master at setting the offense and dissecting the defense." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think that Another thing that I think he did really well is he got memorable highlights. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he passed it, throwing them lobs to and Vince and all. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that that's the part of the game as well that Lonzo will pick up more playing with a Zach Levine and the DeRozan. And it's kind of crazy because you think he had those moments with Zion where Zion cut to the basket, he just throw it up. Hold on. Hey man, why y'all in here? Go ahead and hit the like button, man. We gotta get it over 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hit the like button yet, we've been on for an hour and 25 minutes, bro. You fully Wayne. But so I think that that's what he'll get this upcoming season with the Bulls is he got them young athletic dudes on the wing, and we just gonna see that thing fly. And a lot of that flash, I'm hoping that's what we get from him is a lot more flash and flair in his game. You know what I'm saying? This upcoming season. But shoot,
Yeah,
let
he
me
should.
let me we gonna start wrapping this bad boy up, you feel me? So I'm gonna let you get your closing words out, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the people and you know what I'm saying, go ahead and one more time let them know where to find you at and all of that stuff.
Yes, sir. Hey, yeah, appreciate me having on. AB, this fire stream. Thank y'all for all of y'all tuning in, sticking in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, like my guys say. Please come over and holler at me. Subscribe to the channel, my channel, The Pope Be Frank. Just Being Frank show. I come on 6 days out of the week. I take the Sunday off, but I might not take the Sunday off no more because basketball season, it has returned. So no days off. I will be live streaming at some point in time every day of the week, 11:30 Central, a.m., 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, and that's 12:30 Eastern time, p.m. Right? So y'all come over and holler at me, man, and we'll always cook up. Appreciate you, AB, for having me on here and chopping it up. This was amazing. You know what I'm saying? The Pope Be Frank. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Much appreciated. The Pope Be Frank. Tap in.
For sure. Yep. Check his channel out in the description here. I want to say this thing before we go, man. I appreciate having you on here on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a unique perspective on a lot of this stuff, man. So it's always a great conversation. I am looking at I have the JBA, right? So I like, you know, I mean, I because I was doing the broadcast, I had some access to the Facebook analytics. You feel me? And so I'm looking, and most of these games was doing over 100,000 views a game. You know what I'm saying? They had some close to 1 million. You feel me? But yeah, shoot, even now I'm looking at it, even the games that wasn't featuring the Ball brothers was over 100,000 plus views. You know what I'm saying? And with millions and millions of impressions and all of that jazz. So I'm just saying, I say all that to say it's a people out here tuned in and were ready to watch it, man. So I think the best point that you made today was talking about how they just need to go ahead and get a squad somewhere else over in in the country. So you know what I mean, and just go ahead and take over the world. You know what I mean, and just
Yes.
be like the US. So they'll catch on when they catch on. You feel me?
Thank you.
But yeah, but shoot, like I said, man, I appreciate you. We gotta do this again, man. You definitely welcome to
Definitely.
hop on the live streams whenever, you know what I'm saying, we on there and stuff, man. I appreciate you for coming through when you do come through and chatting and talking all of that stuff, man. And having me on your channel yesterday. Oh, people coming up the steps. Yeah. But I gotta roll out, man. We got soccer this morning at noon. So I gotta get across town. But
Yeah.
appreciate everybody in the chat, man. As y'all leaving the building, man, hit the likes on the way out. You feel me? It's much appreciated. My man, the Pope in the building. Appreciate Ball Facts, FYF, for joining the chat in there. Super Team VIP. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. All of the usual suspects who be Studio Bajas be coming through all the time. DL Golston be coming through all the time. Let's see, Nacho Average 10K. Everybody in here, man. Great conversation was happening also in the chat, man. So we're gonna get up out of here. Shemaine, man, AV the Hero. We out. Peace.
Peace.